Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back. So I just wanted to dedicate today's daily video as sort of a guide on showing my daily routine and stuff. I've gotten this question like a few weeks ago. I've briefly answered it like in one of my videos, but I didn't really go into detail. I got the same question yesterday and by actually more than one person, so I decided to try and do this, like just to show you guys my what I do every single day. It's actually very simple. It's not really anything complicated. So I'll start with arena first. Normally I would not be at silver. It's just I wasted a lot of my arena tickets throughout the week. I barely did any arena at all. I basically only been farming, like only farming for random monsters so I can rebirth from my Mona. That's what I've been doing. So I've lost out on a lot of my arena tickets. But what I do is I usually set up a really shitty defense. Like if you're really serious about progressing, and you're playing early on, you can do this as well. What you can do is you can set up a really easy defense. So you always lose on defense, and what this does is it lowers your points, and you're able to farm easier teams basically. And you can do this even if you're really strong as well. Like if you're too lazy to do arena, you can do this as well. You basically just set up a really easy defense, always lose, and you just wait. You just wait until your points get low, and then you start doing these start fighting these like really easy teams, and you always win. And what this does is you can use this to farm points, because you can get 3 points, 3 arena points each time. But if you get to higher tiers, I think you start getting 4. I can't remember. But if you're too lazy to do arena and you don't want to waste out on potential whatever, you can do this. And you should at least do arena enough to get the gleam every single week. The eggs are kind of like they're okay. They're not really all that important in my opinion. They're just 4 random monsters that you could probably use for rebirth as well. So I guess it's free resources, so you might as well do it. And then you'll meet a lot of these other people that are doing the same things as you, just putting up one monster for defense to purposely lose. And you can go into these arena fights, and they're like, these ones are the best because they're like super fast. You just have to get through the loading screen, go for 1 turn, kill them, and then you're done. The clear time is like 20 seconds or something, if you include the loading screen and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it for arena. That if you don't really want to be serious, if you're serious, then you need to plan all your fights, win every single one, and then stay in heroes tier or something like that. But if you just do this, if you just do your arena fights, if you just put up a really shitty defense and win every single one of your arena fights and barely waste any tickets unless you're sleeping, then you'll be able to basically stay in platinum, maybe tier 1 or tier 2 at the very last day. And there's another thing you can do at the very last day, and that's to you can play serious on the last day. You can do this throughout the week, and then during the last day you put up a proper defense and you try to boost yourself up to challenger or something like that, because you actually get the Astro Gem difference is actually quite huge. Well, it's not that big, it's 100, which is still pretty significant. And what you could even do is you can use your your Astro Gems to refill for arena tickets, because it's 40, and then if you win all your fights with 10 tickets, it's 80 points, which is still a pretty big difference. If you can just make it to the next tier, if you're here and then you refill for 40, and then you can get 300, so you make 10 Astro Gem back, and you get all the you get the bonus points for refilling from you get these arena points or whatever they're called. I have no idea what these points are called, but you get 30 times. Get 24 more points, which is not that much, but it's still something, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for arena. For farming the normal maps, I usually just farm this map. If I'm leveling, I'll farm the XP map, and I think normally I'll be farming. It's just right now that I'm capturing a lot of monsters and trying to rebirth them. I normally almost always farm on extreme mode. Extreme mode has better efficiency, but if you're only trying to capture monsters, it might be better to farm normal mode. But if you're like farming for XP at the same time, then it's better to farm extreme mode. Like even if you're not farming this map, even if you're farming the gold map, it's still better efficiency. I don't have the calculations here, but you know, if you look on Reddit, it should be somewhere. Like people have done the math before. But yeah, I basically just go in with this team. I put double fire because the other monsters are either fire or wood. Fire versus fire is like neutral. Fire versus wood, I have the advantage, which means I'll be able to do a little bit more damage. I don't have any morale boost like monsters, like fire morale boost monsters that I can use to farm faster. I don't have any siphoning gems, so I can't really use those either. But yeah, normally it takes me like less than a minute to clear this map, and then I just auto the whole entire day. It's not really anything exceptional. It's just I do this. If I'm planning to capture monsters, I do this for the whole entire day, and this is basically what I've been doing for the past week or so. Basically, just been farming this over and over and over. Trying to capture random things. Should probably turn off the auto battle. I think the difference between between my farming team and most other people's is like there's not a lot of difference between the team that I use to farm XP, but for golems, I don't think there's like most people probably aren't farming B10. Like the people in the end game, like that got to the end game or started playing early, are probably farming B10. But a lot of other people like that started maybe like 1 or 2 months late, probably aren't farming B10. I'm not entirely too sure. But I guess if you're ahead of me, then you're definitely farming B10. But B10 also has the best like gold efficiency in terms of selling gems. I'll just farm like this golem once, and then you can see like the gems that I sell. I mean, I've sold my gems on videos before. It does sell for quite a lot. Like just after, if you refill or you know, after like 8 runs of golem B10. You should be able to get like 300. Not sure if you can get 300. No, that's a little bit too much. But like 100k, I think you should definitely be able to get that. Just from selling random gems. And this is the team I use for B10. It's pretty fast, I think. Ever since I got my Dark Gatito, it's been pretty good. I'm starting to want to move towards like a full light team for Golems B10. I mean, obviously this is pretty good, like having a passive healer, having the Dark Gatito to nuke really hard. But I think if I had like a full light team, I'll be able to just nuke through the maps really fast. I do have the July and the Snowy at I actually don't have my July at Evo 3. But I do have my Snowy at almost. I do have my Snowy at Evo 3. My July's, it should be pretty easy to get her to Evo 3, just summon a few times. Get some Julys. This team is not 100%, and sometimes, like, if one of my units dies, the other 3 still might be able to kill the boss. A lot of times they do actually still kill the boss if one of my units dies. But it just makes the run like a lot longer, like really long. I don't think my routine or anything is anything special or anything exceptional. It's just I do the same thing as everybody else, but I think I just farm really actively for the entire day, constantly refilling and stuff. And eventually, like, if you're farming golems, the gold makes back for itself. Like, if you're farming golems and then raising monsters to 6 stars, then, and if that monster is a new monster, you can use the like, you get more Astro Gems back if you get it to 3 stars. Wait, is that Mogati? It is Mogati. That's the real Mogati. Alright, I think one of my units are going to die. I think my C star is dead. Yeah, my C star is dead. Rip. Alright, but the other 3 can still definitely kill the boss, so it's whatever. As long as my Cupid doesn't get silenced here, it should be fine. I think even if my Cupid gets silenced and my Gatito dies, the other 2 can still kill the boss eventually. The thing is, the Golem boss doesn't have Blessing. Blessing's the buff that the dragons get, and some of the other like element bosses have them. I can't remember. I think that the Light Dungeon or Dark Dungeon boss has Blessing as well. Or was it the Starstone Dungeon boss that has Blessing as well? But basically, like, they get stronger. And if you do the clan battles, the clan battle boss also has Blessing. He basically gets stronger the more you fight him. That's why sap teams actually do work against Golem B10, because he doesn't get any stronger, so you can eventually kill him. Like, even if it takes forever, he will eventually die. Alright, so this is like really bad luck. I got a 4-star gem, but the thing about B10 is it most of your gems do have a lot more substats, so this is a 4-star gem with 3 substats. If I sell this, I get 8,000 gold. And that took me, like, what was it, 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes. So if I do this for an hour, it should be about... Okay, my math is so fucking bad. Wait. Shit, my math is so fucking bad. Wait, let me think about this for a second. Oh wait, yeah, it's 12 runs. It's like about 12 runs an hour. Alright. I'm so fucking bad at math. I just like, my brain froze right there. Yeah, 12, and then I can get like 80, 90-ish thousand gold. So almost 10,000 gold in an hour. I mean almost 100,000 gold in an hour. I mean, yeah, not 10,000. Almost 100,000 gold in an hour. And that's if only my luck is like really bad. If I don't get any 6-star gems or anything like that. But the 6-star gems like sell for quite a lot more. Like if I was to sell, wait, why the fuck do I have this? Like sometimes it drops this type of shitty stuff. And then wait, no, I don't want to upgrade it. So if I sell this one, I get, you know, more than double of that 4-star gem. And you get those like in a few runs as well, so it's not that bad, like to farm golems. So basically, you'll always be guaranteed to get more than 100,000 gold an hour if you farm golems B10 non-stop. Yeah, and basically you just have to be there and click it after it does like however many runs after it refills your energy. And that's how I make gold. It's pretty easy. Like, so basically after a day of farming I should be able to get 1 million gold pretty easy. More than 1 million gold most of the time. Like if I farm for an entire day, I'll definitely get more than 1 million gold. And it only takes 1 million gold to 6-star monster. And then when you do 6-star monster, you get some Astro Gems back. And then while you're farming the maps, you can still sell those like 3-star, 4-star gems, and those give you some gold as well. And yeah, and then you repeat this process over and over. The thing you guys have to know is I'm not like completely free to play. I do buy some of the packs as well. Like I buy the packs that are like the daily ones. So like this one and this one. I just bought this again, and this does give me a lot of Astro Gems. I think the only time that you would be wasting Astro Gems, well not wasting, but like spending more Astro Gems than you're earning back, is when you're farming the Starstone or the Elemental Stone dungeons. When you're farming these ones, because they don't give you anything back. Like when you farm golems, it gives you gold back, and that gold transfers into Astro Gems eventually. Like if you raise monsters to as variants. Actually, if you 6-star monsters, you kind of use up that gold back. But what you could actually do is I do this sometimes, like when I have some random monsters. I raise certain monsters to Evo 2 to Evo 3, and then on your Astro Guide you can get some Astro Gems back. Like even if they're 2-star monsters, you still get something back. Like this ghost. Actually, wait, I can't even tell. I forgot how much you get back for 2-star monsters, but if they're like 4-star monsters or 3-star monsters, or like the ones that are like 4-star light and dark, and they have like 3-star counterparts, they're really easy to get to Evo 3, and it doesn't really cost you anything, especially if they're farmable, so you can still get Astro Gems back from there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it for how to level and stuff. So yeah, I think that's been long enough. I don't want to include like me summoning in this video. I'll probably do it in a separate video, but this is just me showing my daily routine of how to level, and my daily routine of how I do things. Most of my gold is probably not spent on making 6-stars. It actually doesn't cost that much. Like 1,000,000 gold actually seems like nothing. What really costs a lot is raising 6-star gems to plus 15. That costs a shit ton. You guys have no idea. Like just raising one of them costs like yeah, I think it costs more than 1,000,000. Like sometimes it can go up to 2 million if your luck is really bad. Just getting one 6-star gem to plus 15. That's the thing that burns through your gold the fastest. If you're just 6-starring monsters and you're raising them to Evo 3, then you'll eventually still get that Astro Gem back anyways, so it's not that bad. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. That's it for my daily routine. I'm gonna go back to farming. It's basically, I spent yesterday farming the light dungeon, because I think I'm gonna start raising a lot of my light monsters to 6-stars. I'll probably work on this July, although I don't have it at Evo 3. I eventually will start using it, so I'll raise it to 6-stars first. And I'll probably... I don't know if I should work on this light Mona. Maybe I should just raise one for the hell of it, because it does have light attack leader. So I could use it for a full light team. Oh, I'm not sure if they made the changes to the HP aggression yet. I think it's next patch, or is it this patch? I can't remember. I think it's next patch. I think they just hotfixed the like last patch was just the hotfix for the rebirth rate. Or I'll do like one random rebirth here. No random rebirth. I'm sorry to cuck you guys. I'm not gonna do any summonings in this video. I'll do it in the next video, like right after this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wasted 2 more minutes of your life. You can thank me for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.